The Fox 44 weather forecast with Weather Rate certified meteorologist Emily Kaye.
All right, Renee says she was on her way back so she could post that. How hot is it out there for her right now?
It's hot.
It's hot.
Unfortunately. It definitely still feels like the 90s. It's 9:30 at night and it still feels like the 90s out there. Can
Sorry,
you believe that?
Renee.
I know. Sorry, Renee.
Hurry back.
I know. It's not very good for your hair.
No,
Dew
it's
points
not.
all the way in the 70s. Frizzy hair night. It's just one of those nights. But good news, there's no rain. So
no rain. There you go.
1 out of 2. It's okay.
Pros, cons, you give a little, you take a little.
Give a little, take a little. It's okay. But if we look outside here in the live radar, we can see that there's absolutely nothing out there here in central Texas. Pretty much nothing to see, but as far as rain goes, it's not really going to be one of those nights. For the next several days, it's not going to be rainy as well, but high temperatures today got all the way up into the mid-90s across central Texas. A hot day today, felt more like the triple digits out there. Temperatures right now dropping down just a little bit into the lower to mid-80s, so it's a little better than it was earlier, those temperatures in the mid-80s. Compared to the 90s, then feeling like the triple digits, but it still feels like the mid-90s out there. That's thanks to these dew points all the way into the mid-70s. Very uncomfortable. It feels more like air you can wear. Very sticky, very balmy out there. The heat index all the way into the lower 90s across most of central Texas. Lampasas is at 89 degrees. That's what it feels like there. Feeling the best out of all of us. In Waco, it feels more like 95 degrees. So Renee, for her live shot, might be feeling a little uncomfortable. It is feeling a little warm. Forecast lows for tomorrow morning all the way down into the mid-70s. So another warm morning for us here in central Texas. We'll warm right back up into the upper 90s. So let's take a look at our futurecast and what it has to say. Clouds building back in overnight tonight, making for partly cloudy skies, then mostly cloudy skies by tomorrow morning. Getting all the way into the mid-70s by tomorrow morning. So another warm start to your weekend. The rest of your Saturday warming right back up, the sun coming back out and making it feel almost unbearable out there with those temperatures reaching the upper 90s across most of central Texas. Feeling more like 100 degrees for most of the day. And as we go into Saturday night, those temperatures briefly dropping down back into the lower 80s by Saturday at midnight. Those clouds remaining off out of our area, and as we get into the morning, those clouds will start to move back in. Those temperatures in the lower 70s across most of the area. Sunday, pretty much the same as Saturday. Those temperatures getting right back up into the upper 90s. Those clouds starting to move back in by Sunday evening, but for most of the day on Sunday, it will actually be very nice. Overnight tonight, those temperatures dropping down into the mid-70s. We will have mostly clear skies until tomorrow morning, so if you do want to get out and do a little bit of stargazing, it is going to be a pretty good night. A little breezy tonight, however. Those winds south 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow won't be as breezy as it was today. Those winds tomorrow south of 10 miles per hour, but those southerly winds are really ramping up those dew points, making it feel more like the triple digits, and those temperatures in the upper 90s really aren't doing much to help it, but the sun will be out and it will be shining, so it is actually going to be a pretty okay day tomorrow. Not too bad as far as the sun goes, but it is going to be a little hot and it is going to be a little muggy. So again, the rest of the week, that 7-day forecast down into the mid-70s for our lows, upper 90s for pretty much the rest of the weekend. That sun really looks the same for the next several days. Mostly sunny skies, maybe a cloud or two here and there, and I'm not expecting to see any thunderstorms, but we are entering a summertime pattern, so we can't rule out the possibility of those afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Just the little pop-up ones that we see every now and then in the afternoon, but overall, mostly sunny skies, really not that bad. You won't have to glue the umbrella to your hip. It's not going to be one of those weeks where it's going to be a total washout. Really, no chance of rain that was worth putting on the 7-day, so basically just those afternoon stuff. And that's basically the same thing as well for Bryan College Station. Those temperatures in the mid-90s to upper 90s, feeling more like the triple digits. So I mean, when you get like this and the temperatures in the mid-90s, it all feels the same because it all feels like 100 degrees outside. Those lows in the mid-70s, pretty much the same every day.